before any intention to cultivate compassion. Begin by noticing the simple fact that you are here, breathing, supported by the moment, without having to prove strength or solve anything first. Sense the quiet steadiness of the body touching the ground or chair, the subtle rhythm of breath continuing on its own, and the way awareness naturally holds experience even when life feels uncertain. Allow this recognition to be the starting point, a reminder that resilience does not begin with toughness, but with presence. Let the body settle in a posture that feels both relaxed and dignified, neither collapsing nor holding rigidly, embodying a balance between softness and stability. Gently close the eyes or soften the gaze, and take a few slow breaths, allowing the exhale to signal safety, letting the nervous system know it can ease without losing alertness. Today's practice explores how compassion, when directed wisely, becomes a source of inner strength, emotional balance, and quiet courage, allowing you to meet stress without being overwhelmed and face challenges without shutting down. Begin by bringing mindful attention to the breath, feeling it in the body rather than thinking about it. Notice where the breath is easiest to feel, perhaps in the nostrils, chest, or belly, and allow attention to rest there gently. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them and return to sensation, practicing the steadiness that underlies resilience. Now bring awareness to the emotional tone of this moment, without judging or labeling it as good or bad. Simply sense what is present. There may be calm, tension, worry, fatigue, or subtle unease. Whatever you find, acknowledge it inwardly, recognizing that emotions are signals, not threats. Begin directing kindness toward yourself, starting with gentle phrases such as, "May I be safe," and "May I be supported." Allow the words to land not as affirmations you must believe, but as expressions of care offered in the presence of whatever you feel. Notice how compassion softens resistance while awareness keeps you grounded. As you continue breathing, bring attention to areas of the body that tighten during stress, perhaps the shoulders, jaw, chest, or abdomen. Mindfully feel these areas, and then offer compassion directly to them, breathing into the tension and silently saying, "It's okay to soften," or "You don't have to carry this alone." Sense how kindness toward the body becomes a practical form of emotional regulation, signaling safety from the inside out. Now recall a recent situation that evoked stress or difficulty, choosing something manageable rather than overwhelming. Hold the situation lightly in awareness, noticing the emotions and bodily reactions it brings up, staying grounded in the breath. As sensations arise, practice offering yourself compassionate phrases such as, "This is hard, and I am allowed to feel this," recognizing that resilience grows when struggle is acknowledged rather than denied. Let compassion act as a steady hand placed on your own shoulder, offering reassurance rather than avoidance. Gradually introduce the aspect of fierce compassion, the kind that supports boundaries and courage. Alongside softness, silently offer phrases like, "May I be strong," and "May I protect what matters," feeling how compassion can include firmness, clarity, and resolve without aggression. Sense how emotional resilience is not about enduring pain silently, but about responding skillfully with care and inner strength. Now shift attention outward while maintaining inner stability. Bring to mind someone else who is experiencing difficulty or stress. Notice any natural empathy that arises and offer them meta phrases such as, "May you be safe, may you find ease, and may you have the strength to face this." Stay aware of your own body and breath as you do this, ensuring that compassion flows without depletion. If you notice overwhelm, gently return kindness inward, remembering that resilient compassion includes self-care. Expand this awareness to include multiple beings, imagining others navigating challenges, uncertainty, or fear, and extend kindness broadly while maintaining a sense of grounded presence. Feel how compassion does not drain you when it is supported by awareness and boundaries. Notice the balance between openness and stability, the heart receptive yet anchored. As the practice continues, reflect on how stress often narrows perception and creates urgency. Compassion gently widens perspective, reminding you of shared humanity and impermanence, while mindfulness prevents emotional flooding. Together, they create emotional resilience, allowing you to pause, feel, and choose responses rather than react automatically. Sense this resilience as an embodied quality, perhaps as steadiness in the spine, openness in the chest, or calm in the breath. Allow this feeling to deepen. Now imagine yourself encountering a future challenge, visualizing yourself pausing, breathing, and responding with kindness and clarity. See yourself acknowledging difficulty internally, offering supportive phrases, and then acting in alignment with your values. This is resilience in action, compassion guiding strength rather than replacing it. Let the image fade, returning attention to direct experience. Rest for a few breaths in the sense of balanced presence, feeling capable, grounded, and open. If emotions arise during this rest, meet them with the same steady compassion, recognizing this as ongoing practice rather than a fixed state. Gradually bring awareness back to the wider body and surroundings, noticing sounds, space, and the feeling of support beneath you. Offer yourself a final set of phrases such as, "May I trust my capacity to meet life, and may compassion guide my strength." Begin to gently move the body, maintaining awareness and calm. When ready, open the eyes or lift the gaze, carrying with you the understanding that compassion is not weakness, but a stabilizing force that allows you to remain present, courageous, and responsive in the face of stress. Offering yourself and others care without losing balance as you continue into your day. Take a final moment to notice how your body feels now, sensing any subtle shifts toward ease, steadiness, or clarity. Trust that even small changes matter, quietly influencing how you meet the next moment. As you move forward, remember that resilience is built through repeated acts of presence and kindness, especially when conditions are imperfect. You do not need to feel ready or confident for compassion to function. It works through sincere willingness. Allow this understanding to accompany you into conversations, decisions, and moments of challenge.